Hi, Ruth.
Hi, Ruth.
This is our hotel room in Indianapolis.
All of my bags are in this.
And this is out the window.
There's a wholesome card.
The part below.
In fact, the whole of Indianapolis. Shooters where steak costs how much? 130 bucks. 300.
Excuse me. Watch that mirror. Watch that mirror. I apologize for that. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Ó, máquina, bem, vambora.
You just got immortalised saying those magic words.
And then always says something like, oh, mother,
Die blauw van ons hier, maar die diepte van die zee.
Diepte van ons hemel, hoor die blauwe van ons.
You guys talk absolute shit. At least you're not singing like those guys.
Not actually yet. That's actually...
I could teach you the Northern Ireland.
No, that's our national anthem. That you just
Die diepte van die see.
Die blauwte van ons hemel, hoor die diepte van ons zee. Hum, chickie bum, chickie bum.
Nee, sê uit die diepte van die hemel.
I heard your anthem had changed. Just often causes ukulele, we just sing.
They were wanting to
Die
go
blauw van ons zee. Hier raas ek my heeltemal
Blauw van ons
hemel.
die diepte van ons zee.
Eeuwige gebergtes.
Ja, hy is toch een
Waar
Engelsman
die
en hy ken dit
Franse
ook.
antwoord gee. Die rondver verlate vlaktes met die kreun van Ossewa. Ons sal lewe, ons sal sterwe.
You should be raising your beer at your national anthem, should you?
Afrika.
Should you be raising your beer at your national anthem?
Ja, that's how we do it in South Africa.
Every other country stands, but no, you raise your beer.
You know what's...
Hi everyone. Oh, take that camera off of me. I'm front. Yes. So, sometimes patience has its virtues, and this is going to be it. So, anyway, thank you all. I hope you have a wonderful time in Phoenix, okay? And we'll see you, okay?
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Into the Sonoran wilderness, into a province of both solitude and surprise.
So, welcome everybody in Arizona. I hope you had a good trip. And
This is Arizona, one of the most compelling adventure lands in America. The way leads through the Grand Canyon and into the red rock country of Sedona.
we have about
We have a PA system
depending
that's
on
not
traffic,
working.
of course.
That only a journey by jeep can unfold their secrets. Ride wild rivers. Or glide upon the surface of Lake Powell, beneath bridges of stone and painted cliffs. soar with the winds of the desert country. And at the very heart of this enchanting place is the crossroads town of Scottsdale, an oasis in the desert where the Old West blends with the new. Here is the famous Hurd Museum, where ancient American cultures and art have been preserved. At Rawhide,
Because they have their water bottles with them. You get used to that pretty soon when you live here. And
alive with dancehall girls, gamblers, and gunmen.
Teledoc Communications. I wonder what the hell that is. Oh, maybe teledocument, not teledocument. Beautiful.
This area we are driving through now is called McCormick Ranch area. Cyrus McCormick's family indeed had a working ranch here. Now, of course, it's private homes, houses, condominiums, 2 golf courses, and shopping.
Shop to drop. It's beautiful.
This is our room. Now we're on our way to the Grand Canyon. No sweet, they just fly us there for the day and fly us back again.
That's 46 degrees.
approaching the Grand Canyon.
Digital, you can't do anything.
Look at this.
Tienes que pulsar un poco cuando hace el ruidito. Es que también enfocamos.
Guapo, ¿eh?
Que tardamos 18 segundos en llegar abajo. Sí, porque has apretado un poquitín antes para que hiciera pipi. ¿Sí? Ah, vale, vale. Perdona.
Que se ve el fondo también, ¿eh?
Muchas gracias, Renalo. Es alucinante. Alucinante. ¿Se ve de atrás? No sé. Pues sí.
Espectacular.
No, pues vaya.
ها؟ طبيعة.
Indeed.
See if I can show you some things you didn't see before. The boys all distância. Eu tô 8 quilômetros e meio. Vamos!
Quer me encontrar assim na próxima lugar?
Lá embaixo, ó.
Otra vez.
Okay, for one more. Anybody else, young fellas?
Where are other passengers? No. No certificates. I'll do the party and then take them over to Joe. Cool.
Bye-bye.
John, are they gonna bring our band back?
Wait. Gotta turn this racket off. What?
We gotta go get our band?
Elaine will be bringing it back.
Okay, we'll just take it from
Elaine has it. She's going to Jomex in Cave Creek.
Way to go.
So where are the snakes?
Thanks, Nance.
I'm still right at the launch site because Fred's going to be in this area, so just bring it right back where we started.
You know.
10-8, Scott.
It's just a run, Jeez.
Yeah, John, go ahead. Want me to stay close to Center Road? I would say at this point that'd be a...
Oh, yeah. No. That's it. It's a lot farther than it looks. Any particular history about this area? Well, geologically, these are volcanic mountains out here. There's some volcanic rocks around. Yes, where do they come from? Well, we've got about 400 volcanoes in this area.
To what height are you allowed to go?
Well, in this area we have control.
Getting lost in the desert must be the most terrible thing. It's just so endless.
See one of our lakes out there? Lake Pleasant is on the other side of the wall here. And of course downtown Phoenix right here.
What's our altitude for the ground?
Well, if you subtract 1,800 feet from 3,100 feet, that's what we're up to now. So we're sinking towards the ground at about 800 feet a minute. Speed of an elevator. That's fine. Do we have to add a little heat if we land down? We're on top of the cockpit. No, let's not. Let's not say we did. Maybe just make a drink out of it. And you can.
Oh, I almost hit that one.
Brace yourself, Candace.
Low now.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Scott, do you have a copy?
Huh? Are you?
I got 4 passes that they want to put in your van here to run back to Jomex.
Very shallow root system. If you want one in your yard, we had one in our yard. Here, I'll pass this around too. You have to make sure when it is dug up from the desert, it had, let's say, one arm that faced the south. When it gets put in your yard, you have to make sure that it gets put in your yard with that same arm facing the south. It has to have the same orientation as it did in the desert, or it will not survive. That's the trick. It's a shallow root system, but it must be put in your yard, transplanted exactly the same way as it grew in the desert, or it will not survive. This is a book that you will see in many of the stores up in Sedona. This is a fun book to bring back. A pop-up book of the desert. And if you, there's 2 bookstores up in Sedona that you can buy this. Lot of prickly pear. You're familiar with the prickly pear, the low cactus that you see out there. This is the inside structure of the prickly pear. I'll pass this around. It looks like a sponge. And then Big Mac. To make the dye, and the fruit to make syrup. The fruit and that's on for the last 25 years. It's by an Italian architect, Paolo Solari. Maybe you have heard of him. He studied under Frank Lloyd Wright. And this is a combination of architecture and ecology, and he calls it arcology. And this is going to be, yes, it's very hard to see, so I brought some pictures. Who are dropping? From the top up here to the bottom of the hill, you are dropping about 2,000 feet. So we're coming down quite quickly. And we are in different vegetation. As you notice, more your small pine. It's amazing. And some of that is called juniper that you see out here. When we get to the bottom of the hill, we will be in Camp Verde. Camp Verde was an old military fort in the 1880s, so that's what Camp Verde was. Also in the 1400s, Arizona had 6 ancient Indian tribes that lived in our state, and one of the tribes, the Sanawa Indians, lived here at the bottom of the hill here. They had a cliff dwelling, and they were dry farmers. They grew beans, corn, and squash. The place is called Montezuma's Castle. Sedona is also considered one of the places in the world that is very mystic. It's called a vortex site here in, there's four vortex sites here. A vortex is a site where the Earth's unseen lines of power intersect to form a particularly powerful energy field. And Bell Rock is one of the vortex sites. It's a masculine vortex site, and they believe if you would go to the top of the rock and be in attune with the vortex, you would receive energy. When it was first built, it was a Catholic church and remained a Catholic church for about 20 years, and then it's now non-denominational, and many people drive up there just to see the inside and to get the view. Development they put there. When you get on the Jeeps, your ride will be about an hour, 15 minutes, maybe an hour. So
if you look over this way to the left, you see a large rock formation. Down you can see Snoopy lying on top of the rock. Halfway down, oh yes!
There's the Empire State Building, and there's Manhattan. You see Manhattan? We're still in Queens, but we're going to be going through a tunnel in a few minutes. And if you look over here to the left, you can see the Twin Towers. We go left a little bit, kind of over there. Well, there's greenery in the way right now. Can you see them over there? You can see them through the pollution. New York skyline for you. You know, New York's the only city in the world where there's a cover charge to get in. no way onto the island without paying money. Even if you come by helicopter, you have to pay a landing fee. If you go on the bridges, there's a $4 toll, and on the tunnels, there's a $4 toll most times. Good, right? There's no way to get into the city without paying the toll. Unless you swim. There's a pretty good shot there of Manhattan. Normally they have a tunnel to go in and a tunnel to come out. There's like many different tunnels. But on Sunday they make it where the tunnels, because they clean the other tunnels. So they alternate. There's one lane going this way and one coming this way, which is pretty scary. But normally this would be going in one direction. This would either be coming out or going in. And every day they clean different tunnels or whatever, during the night and stuff. So whenever you come to the tunnels, it looks different. You know, you go through a different tunnel or a different section. Different lane. On a Monday they'll have like 25 lanes of traffic going into one lane and then going through a tunnel. So it could take you an hour and a half just to get into the tunnel. Just sitting and waiting in line.
That's what's going to happen tomorrow?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, the traffic's very bad on Mondays and Tuesdays. During the week it's very bad. People don't wait, you know, they push in front of you all the time. Nobody's polite in New York. I mean, they just push right in front of you. Alright, we're almost at the end of it. And out. Welcome to Manhattan. You're now in New York City. See, they got all the roads closed off. Now turning right on a red light here.
No, that's not.
We came from JFK Airport. We went up here the 678 and we got onto the 495. We stopped about here somewhere to go get Dunkin' Donuts. And now we just went through the Midtown Tunnel and we were just right in Manhattan. And we're going right over here. Just on the other side of Secaucus. It's actually called the Meadowlands. Right there. So we've got to go there. We're going to go through another tunnel called the Lincoln Tunnel.
So this is the fair, huh?
Yeah, this is the fair. And a stadium called the Giant Stadium, which is a world famous stadium. It's a very big entertainment sports complex. Actually, I could probably get you in the middle of it so you can see all the seats and everything. It's quite spectacular to look at. You can see the Empire State Building right behind it. See the wheel with the Empire State Building behind it? Oh, right. And I'm parked right behind the giant wheel. And it's about a quarter of a mile from the gate. And normally I don't drive my vehicle in, I leave it outside because if I want to go away, they don't like you to drive around through the general public. when the fair's open, then there's lots. I know Ward Hall very well. He's the owner of the freak show, and you know, he'll let you in, no problem.
Gosh, I don't think there'll be too much problem there.
Yeah. Like here we are in the middle of an American midway. If you look on the right here, you've got the haunted house and all these cool rides that you can go through. They're all portable. They all go on the back of a truck and they drive them around from city to city. Of course, everything's closed now. You know, like last night, there was thousands of people here. You couldn't even drive through this area. There'd be too many people. Here's the freak show I was talking about. See here? Strangest show in the world. You've got all kinds of cool stuff. Like two heads on one body, and the fattest guy in the world, and a bearded lady, and we're now going into a back area where nobody else from the general public goes. And here's my trailer. Kill. Go ahead, kill. Go on, get him. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Go on. Yeah, let me show you the dog. Come here. Oh, yeah.
Genevieve and Douglas will like this.
Say hi to Genevieve and Douglas. Oh, yes. Oh. See, she's a killer. She's a pretty vicious dog. You can see that? Look at her. That's right. That's right. And the tail. See, the tail's been cut too? And this is home away from home. I'll show you the inside. Come inside. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come on. Hey. Come on. Good dog. Very good. Very good. Come inside. You'll see the inside. I'll turn some lights on so you can see it.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. This is the trailer. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but this is the bed. And I got this parachuting clown as a gift, you know, from Jonathan. And then you can see there's storage space under the bed. Pretty clever the way they designed it. And then this table goes down to make another bed, if you need to. And it's got its own refrigerator, you know, which all works on gas and electric. And a freezer. And this is the bathroom. See, there's a little bathtub in here. And then there's a toilet over there, and quite a neat little. There it is.
Yeah.
Lands to the giant stadium. This is like the world famous stadium. And you can see there's 1 million seats inside here. It's pretty well known. Hey, how's it going? You don't recognize me now at this level, right? You're with the world's smallest horse, right? Yeah, right. This is my brother. He's from South Africa.
Broadway.
The actual area where all the shows are is around 42nd Street, that way, where Times Square is.
It is into Empire State Building.
Yeah, that's where we're heading. We're going to go right up top there, hopefully, if it's open. There's parking right here in front of me. Isn't that lucky? Let's go find out what time it's open. And we'll go have breakfast somewhere and come back. I hope it's open on Sunday. And down the bottom there is the Wall Street area, the Statue of Liberty is way out there. Can you see the Statue of Liberty on the island? To the right of the Twin Towers. You look at the Twin Towers, and then you go to the right. The Twin Towers.
Twin Towers.
You'll see the Statue of Liberty on an island. Did you see it?
Have a look now.
No, you look at it first.
Oh, there it is.
It's the Statue of Liberty, and the island next to it is the Immigration Island. I've forgotten what it's called now. That's where all the people got signed in for immigration. And the island on the right. That's where you become a United States citizen.
It's just so huge. Now, I can hear a roar on a Sunday. Imagine what it's like during the week. Yellow cat. Going down into the subway. Whoa. Going down further.
Yeah, this is the train line.
N or R. This side.
Yeah, we can get, you see right now we're on 34.
Here comes our train.
The N train, that's the one that's going to take us the right way. Looks like it's an express.
Now we come out the other side.
Going up. Up. Hey, let me see if I can get my tightrope out. Put it between the two.
Charles getting ready for work.
Hello down there. Another rough day at the office, you know? Well, I gotta put it on this. I like to introduce you to Vince. Just knock on his door and say hello, he's there now. See you later, alligator. I'll just say hi to Genevieve and Douglas.